Alright, hello everybody, and this is video 3.4b, and we're going to be working with inequalities again today, and we're going to be doing it with addition and subtraction. If we take a look at our I can statement, it says I can solve inequalities with addition and subtraction by using the same method as solving equations. What that means, you guys, is here's a cool thing about inequalities. They're the exact same process as solving equations. No different. If you don't remember how to solve equations, then you can go ahead and go check out the 3.3 videos. Okay, A, B, and C are all with regards to equations. Okay, so let's look at some examples, and I think you'll be good. So first thing we want to do is we want to solve this inequality, and then we can graph our solution. Again, graphing is from 3.4a. So if you do not remember how to graph inequalities, you might want to go check out that video as well. So we can pretend as if this inequality sign, this less than sign, is an equal sign just for the purposes of solving. So I have x plus 4 is less than 9. To get x by itself, which is my ultimate goal, I want to isolate my variable. I need to subtract 4 from both sides. The reason why we're subtracting is subtraction is the opposite of addition. We want to cancel these out. Okay? But whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. Okay. Now I'm left with my x, so make sure you bring down that x. X is bring down my sign, so I know exactly what my sign is. Less than 9 minus 4 is 5. We're done. X is less than 5. Now we just need to graph that. Okay. First thing we need to remember is whether we're going to use an open or closed circle when graphing. And if we remember, I think I drew some faces for you guys last time. If you draw this face right here, less than, greater than symbols with an open circle and a dashed line, that's showing us, oh, if it has this symbol right here, then it's going to use an open circle. Okay, so we're going to start at 5. See, over here would be 4, over here would be 6. So I'm going to do an open circle on 5. X is less than 5, so if it's less than, that means all the values to the left on the number line will satisfy this inequality. So there's my solution. X is less than 5, and here's a graph solution of this inequality. And that's it, you guys. Those are the basic steps. That's all we're going to be doing for the rest of this video. Okay. So I have a new inequality right here. M minus 3 is greater than or equal to 8. So I need to look and see what operation we have here. I have M minus 3. So because this is a subtraction problem, to cancel out that minus 3, I need to do the opposite, which is plus 3. Because negative 3 plus 3 is 0. They cancel each other out. But to maintain balance, whatever I do on the left side, I have to do on the right side. So let's go ahead and do that. So I can bring down my M, okay, bring down my inequality sign. So M is greater than or equal to 8 plus 3 is 11. M is greater than or equal to 11. So let's start at 11. Let me indicate where I'm at my number line here. Here's 12. Here's 10. And first thing I need to determine is whether I have an open or closed circle. Well, again, if I take a look at this face that I drew before, so this is going to have a closed circle and a solid line for math. Okay, so if it's greater than or equal to, I use a closed circle. So I'm going to put a closed circle on 11, greater than or equal to. So M is going to be all the solutions to the right on the number line of 11. Okay. So here's my solution. M is greater than 11, and here is the graph. Let's just look at one more example, and we'll be done. Again, solve the inequality and graph it. Y minus 5.2 is less than or equal to negative 9. Because there's a decimal here, it doesn't change anything. Because it's minus, I'm going to plus 5.2. Because negative 5.2 plus 5.2 cancel each other out. And I need to do it to the right side of my equation as well. I am left with y is less than or equal to negative 9 plus 5.2. Well, first I need to line up my decimals. So I'm going to add 9.0 here. Okay. And because this is a negative and I'm adding a positive number, these are different signs. I'm going to actually subtract these numbers to find the difference between them. And I'm going to keep the sign of the bigger number. So 0 minus 2 can't do that, so let's go ahead and borrow. And this now becomes a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. Bring down my decimal. I get 3.8, and because I had a negative 9 and I had a positive 5.2, negative 9 is the bigger number, so it is negative 3.8. So now when I graph this inequality, okay, let's do, this is going to be negative 4. We'll do negative 3 here. My 3.8 is going to be right about here. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll do negative 3.8. Open or closed circle. It is going to be a closed circle because it's less than or equal to. And because y is less than or equal to, we will shade to the left on our graph. So there it is. I'm indicating that I'm at negative 3.8. It is in between negative 4 and negative 3. And I'm shading to the left because y is less than or equal to negative 3.8. And that's all for graphing inequalities, you guys. I hope this wasn't too bad. Our number clue for this video is the second digit is not 0 or 3. So this is your last number clue, and you should be able to figure out what the number is. And if you have it, please let me know. And everybody, I hope you have a great day. Good luck on the assignment.